What's good? It's your boy Jay. That's me. Let's discuss NXT Spring Break in Week 2 from April the 30th, 2024. A very solid, fun show. NXT continues to be good. I love NXT. Very, very good stuff. So, we start the show with Trick Williams. He comes out. He gets on the mic. And he said that he talked about this. He prayed about this. And he dreamt about this. He said we all wanted this. And he wanted to thank Ilya Dragunov for helping him out and pushing him to his limit. He put over Ilya Dragunov. He sent him a mega thank you. And he wishes him the best on Monday Night Raw. He said, do your thing, dog. He said, Raw just got a good one. He said, we're entering in a new era in NXT, and it's going to be known as the Whoop That Trick era. And we're going to continue to break records, and we're going to continue to make history. So, Lash Legend, she comes out. She puts over Trick Williams and everything else. It was good. She put over Trick. Trick stopped her and saying, last time we were in this situation, you were about to smack me in my face. And he said now that he's got some glitter on his waist, maybe want a little taste. So that was pretty cool. So Lash was like, don't even go there, Trick. Trick said that he's a Reese's cup. He said, I bet if you want to take this gold off and get straight to the chocolate inside, don't you? So Lash Legend was like, nah, I'm not really into Reese's cups. I like Kit Kat chocolate bars. I was like, oh shit, this is great. I love this. The crowd was like super into this. So Lash Legend responds by saying, Trick, you're not focused. She's got something for him. Trick then asked what's in the envelope. He said, is it an autograph? So Lash Legend says that what's in the envelope is going to reveal the truth. And Trick then asks her again what's in the envelope. And then Lash Legend says, enjoy your NXT title run. Enjoy it now because soon it's going to all come crashing down, all the way down, and things are going to get really hot. And that was the end of the segment. So this was great. I love this. This was excellent. Excellent stuff. This is great. This is how you book your champions. Trick is going to be super good for NXT. And I'm interested to see who is the person that Lash Legend is working for. It's not going to be someone in Metaphor. So it's not going to be Oro Mensah or Noam Dar. It's not going to be any of those guys. So it's interesting to see what's going to transpire out of all this. And I'm actually excited for this. Moving on. So, Ariana Grace, she is with Gigi Dolan. They're at a special dinner to discuss proper dress etiquette. So Gigi basically runs down the card for tonight's show. Ariana tells Gigi that drinking H2O will bring her body temperature down. Gigi basically dishes out a big burp, and then Ariana is appalled. She doesn't want Gigi to become a savage, and then Gigi responds by doing the Oba Femi and Ivar match, basically, plugging it in. I want to know what she was drinking, because she wasn't drinking regular water. She may have been drinking sparkling water, so she's done like a bunch of cartoonish type of belches, which is fine. So this kind of makes sense. Smart. I'm interested in seeing where this goes as well. So, good stuff. Good stuff so far. I'm digging this. Moving on. Oba Femi versus Ivar for the NXT North American Championship. It was the first match of the night. Very solid match. Really good shit. Oba Femi gets the win via the pop-up powerbomb for the 1, 2, 3. And he actually kicked out of the Doom Salt, which was great. The match, like I say, was hard-hitting. Two horses fighting and going at it. Pretty good shit, though. Wes Lee, he made his return. He's been out with a back injury. He was gone for, I want to say, for a good 8-9 months. I think he got injured, I want to say, in the summer. So I want to say anywhere between June or August. So somewhere in that 2-month span, he got injured, and now he's back. This is fine. So I'm down for this, even though I'm not that much of a Wes Lee fan. I do like his stuff when he was with the Rascals and all that, but his single stuff with me is hit or miss. But we'll see where this goes. This is fine. I'm interested to see where this goes going forward. Moving on. So Tyree and Tyson, they had a little vignette. So that was fine. One's a nerd and the other guy's like a powerhouse squatting. I think it was like, 750 something pounds or whatever. So that's pretty cool. Really good shit. So moving on. So Fallon Henley, she's basically super upset about not being drafted. And she's letting JC James' comments get to her head. So Thea Hale basically just begs and pleads for Fallon to accompany her to the ring. So this leads us into our second match. Basically, Thea Hale defeated JC Jane, who got busted open in this match. I don't know how it happened, but she got busted open for whatever reason. She wins via the arm bar, the Kimura, which is great. So, Jasmine Nix got involved as well as Fallon Henley. She got involved post-match. Fallon Henley turned heel. She punched Thea Hale, and then she dipped out. She just looked at Jasmine Nix and Jessie Jane, and she didn't join up with them. So this is pretty cool, I guess. I'm shocked that Fallon Henley didn't get drafted. It's kind of weird to me because she's been in NXT for, I want to say, 2.5 years. Almost going on 3 years. I think she's been with NXT, I want to say, for 3 years, basically. I think she came in either in 2021 or early 2022. I'm going to go with 2021. But this is fine. This is fine. Thea Hale getting turned on all the time makes perfect fucking sense. Moving on. So the Good Brothers, they defeated Tyson and Tyreek. They had a good little outing. Tyson and Tyreek, they looked pretty good. But you knew good and damn well the Good Brothers, they weren't going to put anybody over. And it seems like the Good Brothers are out with WWE, it seems like. So they'll probably be gone in the next month or two, which is fine. Where they go, I don't really give a shit. They'll probably go to TNA, if not TNA. Maybe somewhere in Japan, maybe All Japan or Pro Wrestling No or something like that. I don't fucking know. But the Good Brothers not being on NXT anymore is great. Makes perfect sense. Moving on. So the Street Profits, they come out next. They're in the back, and they're giving encouragement to Axiom and Nathan Frazier. They said that they watch the product every single week, and they went to war with Authors of Pain, stemming back from their time at NXT and also at WrestleMania. So that was fine. Moving on. So Eva Raine comes out. She makes a big announcement. She's basically saying that it's going to be a ladder match to crown the first ever women's NXT North American champion. And it's going to be a combine. So it's going to be 12 superstars that impress the most, and then they're going to go on to have 6 qualifying matches. So this is fine. This actually makes sense. It'll probably be like a judge system like they had years ago in TNA when they were doing a gimmick where I believe it was like Jeremy Borash and a couple other people scouting out guys and girls. They might do something like that, so that's fine. So Jaida Parker, she comes out. She gets on the mic. She talks about how she wants to be the only one to climb that ladder. So Ruka, she responds and says she wants to be the woman to do it. And then they bicker back and forth. And then Michin, a.k.a. Mia Yim, comes through. And she wants to get involved in the match. So she's fine with it. And then Ariana Grace, she gets involved and she says, oh my goodness. It's nice to meet you. She's Ariana Grace. And it deeply pains me that you have to relay this unfortunate news, but I do believe you're disqualified from this. And then there's a fight that breaks out, a brawl that breaks out. So everyone comes out, all the women come out, and they have a little brawl. Cool stuff there. Michin being on NXT is fine. Actually makes perfect sense, really. This makes sense. You do need a veteran in this match, if we're being honest. You do need a veteran. So this is fine. What's not fine is Shawn Spears versus Ridge Holland. Didn't really watch the match. Ridge Holland gets the win via the Redeemer DDT, which is great. What do you do with Ridge Holland going forward? I have no fucking idea. Moving on. So Roxanne Perez, she asked Ava Raine why she didn't get drafted to Raw or SmackDown. Roxanne blames Ava because she has this weird vendetta towards her, or she thinks she does. Ava then reminds Roxanne that champions are protected in the draft, so she wasn't eligible. It has nothing to do with her. Ava wanted to have a conversation about Roxanne Perez's next title defense. Roxanne Perez doesn't want to hear it, and then she walks away. Okay. Cool. I'm fine with it. I do think that maybe Sol Ruka should basically be the one to feud with Roxanne. I think she would be a really good babyface to do it. I like Sol Ruka, so if she doesn't win the ladder match or whatever, or something like that, then you could easily slot her in to be Roxanne Perez's first opponent or whatever. Moving on from that, Josh Briggs, he thanked Ivar for stopping up Oba Femi. So Josh Briggs is medically cleared to compete. So Wesley joins the conversation. He wants to know if Ivar's okay. Now that he's back, he's coming to get back his title. Briggs says, no, not so fast. It's not going to happen. You're not just going to cut the line because you just got back from injury. And then Briggs tells Wesley to pack his bags and leave like he did before. Wesley says that he can beat Briggs in order to get the opportunity. Briggs says, we'll see if Wesley's back is truly healed. And then Ivar tells Wesley that he's not done with Oba Femi. Okay, this is fine also. I wouldn't be shocked if Ivar gets involved in next week's match between Wesley and Josh Briggs. Maybe you set up like a triple threat to determine the number one contender, or you do, God forbid, a fatal four-way. Oba Femi versus Wesley versus Josh Briggs versus Ivar. That could happen, even though I'm not a fan of fatal four-ways and triple threats. I'm not. I hate that shit, but that might be where it could happen. Again, it's going to be a while before we have another NXT premium live event. We got like a full month for that to happen. So you could easily have Oba do a fatal four-way match on television and retain his title. So I don't know. We'll see how that works out, though. But that's a possibility. We could see, Oba Femi having to put his title on the line in a fatal four-way. Maybe not, but I doubt it. But I would like to see Wesley versus Oba Femi. I think that would be pretty cool. Moving on. So Thea Hill, she didn't understand why Fallon Henley stabbed her in the back. Andre Chase gives Ridge Holland his props for his victory and maintaining his composure despite the demons he's been battling. Andre Chase then tells Ridge Holland to take things one day at a time. Okay, this makes perfect sense. Again, Thea Hill is a lovable babyface, and you can do this to her 1,000 times, and people will love her even more. She's just that damn good as a babyface. Moving on. So Metaphor, they invite Trick Williams to be a guest on the Supernova Sessions next week, and they're going to reveal the letter and everything. That is very intriguing. So, Fallon Henley tells Kalani Jordan that it's time to put herself first, and Kalani Jordan's like, this is not like you, girl. It's not like you. And I'm just like, Kalani Jordan, are you insane? Like, what are you talking about? You literally you've only been there for like a year. Like, come on now. A Fallon Henley heel turn should be interesting, depending on how it goes. Moving on, the Authors of Pain lost to Nathan Frazier and Axiom because New Catch Republic, Tyler Bate, and Pete Dunne, they got involved. I don't give a shit about this. This is absolutely dumb. At this point, when it comes to Karrion Kross, Authors of Pain, Scarlett, and Paul Ellering, you might as well just release these guys. You're not going to do jack shit with them on Raw. You're not. What are you doing with Authors of Pain? What's the end goal? There's nothing in sight for them. I don't get it. I really don't understand. What is the damn end goal with this shit? They're not doing anything. And I don't understand it. It's like, at this point, just go ahead and cut ties with them. They're already cutting ties with Reggie Scripps. He's going to be done with NXT June 1st. So it was a mutual agreement. I don't understand why they can't work out the same deal with the Final Testament. They're not going to do anything with Karrion Kross or Authors of Pain. So, like, it's not that important. All those individuals are better off like a TNA or whatever. I think that would work well. Because Kross was good in TNA and Kross was good in MLW. But in WWE, he's not really gotten all that much. He's not really done much of anything. His NXT stuff was great, but his main roster stuff has been shit. It's been total shit. I don't know. Moving on. So, Brinley Reese, she's uber excited about these new black cats she got. So Idris NFA, he's not happy about that because black cats resemble a curse, and then Malik Blade and Idris NFA haven't been winning a lot of matches. So Idris NFA, he got upset and he walked away. This is okay, I guess. I don't know where they're going with this. I really don't. I don't sense a heel turn happening at all. I really just don't know what they're going to do. I feel bad for Idris NFA and Malik Blade. They deserve a lot better. And I actually like them guys. I forgot to mention Tony D and Stacks, they were riding around. And Tony wanted Stacks to give him all the 411 about the Heritage Cup and all the matches and everything. He wanted him to show him some tapes and all that stuff. And he told Adriana to basically talk to Ava and make the match official. So we should get that in the next coming weeks, I guess. In the next few weeks, I don't know. Main event of the evening: Lola Vice versus Natalya. Women's Underground. This was great. I love this. This was excellent. This was worked MMA. This was great. Natalya got Lola Vice into a knee bar and everything else. Lola Vice got some stepping on her, some stiff forearms, some stiff kicks. She put her in a couple of submission holds as well, like, a couple arm bars and everything else. Towards the end of the match, Carmen Petrovich was about to get choked out by Shayna Baszler. So Natalya went and saved her, and she ate a kick for her troubles, and then Lola Vice did a bunch of ground and pound moves on Natalya, and that was it. That was all she wrote. So this was great. I'm pretty sure this will make a series of matches out of everything. I could see Shayna Baszler in due time turning on Lola Vice because she was shaking her ass and stuff after the match was over, which was always a good thing to see. I'm not against that at all. Makes sense, but I could see them giving us a series of matches, tag matches, obviously. Lola Vice going up against Carmen Petrovich and all that, and then eventually, like I said before, have Shayna Baszler turn on Lola Vice, which is fine. I think Lola Vice, she is starting to get everything down pat. I think she should be the next NXT Women's Champion after Roxanne Perez. I really do. I would work with her for a while. I would give Roxanne Perez a nice little reign, but I'm hoping by the end of the year, maybe around Halloween Havoc or what have you, something around like that time, where you have Lola Vice defeat whoever's going to be champion around that time frame. Maybe you could do like Soruka, who defeats Roxanne Perez after she has a good little feud with Roxanne. And, you know, maybe you can do something like that. But I could definitely see Lola Vice being NXT Women's Champion sooner rather than later. But it's going to be a slow build towards that and everything else. The NXT Women's North American Champion, I'll probably either go to, I want to say Jaida Parker or Lola Vice, but I'd rather Jaida Parker win it because Lola Vice strikes me as someone who could be a main eventer, and she's really good. She's super good. So hopefully that's what they go with. So we ended the show with Ava Raine. She called Roxanne Perez into her office. And so Roxanne Perez is going to have to defend her NXT Women's Championship against Chelsea Green. And then Chelsea Green says that Roxanne Perez's title is going to look good in her jewelry box. And then Roxanne Perez just storms off. Like, she's pissed as fuck about it. So this is fine. This actually does make perfect sense. I like this. I'm a fan of Chelsea Green. So this is good. This makes really good sense. I'm digging it. I'm down for it. Obviously, you know that Roxanne Perez is going to win. That's common sense. But I do like this. And this does give Chelsea Green something to do. Because she would be a total flop on SmackDown. She would just be like she was on Raw, just a total jobber. But her being in NXT should be fun. So NXT this week was solid. It was definitely enjoyable. I didn't give a damn about the Shawn Spears match and all that. Trick, what he's doing is interesting. I'm interested in seeing who this person is going to be next week. I can't wait. I'm down for that. Roxanne Perez and Chelsea Green should be good as well. That should be fun. The Good Brothers get ready to leave and pack their bags. That's always good shit. Mia Yim showing up is fine. That makes perfect sense. So, all in all, NXT was pretty good. Spring Break-In week 2 was pretty good. But what did you guys think? Like, comment, and subscribe. Peace.